Okay. Hey, Ben, can you discuss the role that the defense played in stemming some of the momentum that Purdue had? There was a time early fourth quarter where things started to turn a little bit in that game. What was the mentality like out there for the defense to get it back in Nebraska's favor?
Yeah, we've been playing pretty well all day on D, I think. So it really wasn't doing anything different than we've been doing all day. We just had to, stick to our job, keep doing our job to the best of our ability, and plays were going to come to us.
Did you guys feel that maybe a rise in tension? I mean, it was pretty comfortable as far as football games go, at least when you're it's 17 nothing really quick. But then later in the game, it's a 7-point game with quite a bit of time left. Did you feel some tension there in that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone did, but we've been in that moment a ton of times. We've been in a ton of close games. I don't think it really phases our team, phases our defense especially. We got a lot of veteran guys on defense. They played a lot of football, and nobody blinked.
Andy Kendi.
Hey, Ben, a year ago, we talked to you outside the locker room in West Lafayette, and definitely a different tone now. Compare this year's feeling to last year's feeling and how far this team has come.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not close. We let one slip away from us last year. Lost a game we know we should have won, and this year the game started to they kind of started to creep back in and whatnot, but we were able to close this one out.
What was the difference? Why were you able to do it this year and not last year?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of veteran guys on defense, like a lot of guys that have been in a lot of tough, close games, like a lot of guys that just are able to execute their job on a play-in and play-out basis, you know what I'm saying? So everyone just, doesn't panic, does their job, play in, play out, and it's gonna turn out well for you.
We got two more. Next one is Sean Callahan.
Hey, Ben, it's where it was 2nd and 1 and you guys stopped them 3 in a row there, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. How big of a moment was that just for your defense to kind of have a stand like that where you just win up front when they're going to run and they have a big running back like Horvath, and you guys obviously came through with 3 big tackles?
Yeah, for sure. We knew what was coming, and I mean that obviously helped us out. Up front, we felt like we had an advantage for sure. So we were just doing our job. Everyone stayed in their gaps, and yeah, it definitely shows the improvement we've made over the past years.
All right, last question for Ben. Brian Christopherson.
Hey, Ben, you guys were getting home a lot, especially in that first half. Could you tell that they were getting frustrated, or Plummer was, just with, kind of the constant harassment and also some of the holding penalties you guys were getting this called this time?
Yeah, for sure. Just from remarks and whatnot, his body language, you can definitely tell he didn't like having pressure in his face all day. And yeah, I was just proud of the D-line and outside backers working together today, being able to rush together and collapse pocket.